Yeah, all of these events are completely different. Oh, man. So, yeah, oof, oof, oof. So Pokemon. So still on the Pokemon thing, I recently discovered Sky Temple, which Sky Temple PMD. Look that up if you want to find out more. It is a ROM editor for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2, aka Explorers of Sky. I think actually specifically Explorers of Sky. I do not know what I'm doing for most of the time with stuff like that, so I need to check stuff out. I don't know. It seems, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. I don't know. I wish there was a way to just like I wish there was a way to use like a capture. I wish there was a capture card for like 3DS and DS. I'm sure there is, but like I have not seen one. That would be the way I would want to record that. But maybe a ROM might be, that might be the better way. That might be the better way to record it, or might be the only way actually. But yeah, I think obviously, Rescue Team DX is a thing. I have not played it myself. It looks good, but I just have not, well, I mentioned I haven't played my Switch in fucking forever. What I'd love to see is like, I'd love to see an Explorers remaster or remake, I guess. With all of the new 8th gen Pokemon. I'd love to see that. Or 9th gen by the time that, because like honestly, I think, in general, one of the things is that it's like Minecraft. I am okay with playing older versions, but I do not want to go back to an older version. So like currently I'm playing, I play modded Minecraft and I'm playing on 1.16. If there was a 1.12 mod, I'm just waiting until that 1.12 mod gets updated to 1.16, or I'm abandoning all hope. So, that kind of thing. And it's, and same thing with Pokemon. Like, I loved Explorers. I loved it so much. I loved it to death. Like, the only thing I would ever say about the Mystery Dungeon games that should be changed is to make the stat progression, like, the same as regular Pokemon, because I think that's just more interesting. But, I would love, but I don't want to play Explorers because there's a bunch of Pokemon, because Fairy type didn't exist at that point. I don't really care about the Mega Evolutions that much. That was a interesting gimmick they had in like Super Mystery Dungeon, but whatever. So, yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, I'm just in the lava cave for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter too much. Just pick up a bunch of spinners.
Thanks, Mojari. Thanks, Mojari. Come back.
Damn. It's great. I'm still kicking myself over deleting my stuff. My freaking audio. Oh my god.
All too easy.
But yeah. But yeah, I definitely would like to also see. I would love to see a oh, if there's a ROM that adds of Mystery Dungeon Explorers that just adds 8th gen Pokemon through 8th gen Pokemon. I want to say I doubt it, but I don't doubt it. But I also kind of doubt that it's complete. Because, I mean, like, there are sprites, but, you know, there are sprites that you can model off of, but they're not, you know, a complete sprite set. So you would have to make complete sprite sets for all of those Pokemon, and that's a lot of work. And then you have to integrate them all in a meaningful way, and, I mean, never mind, like, proper balance, you know, like, if you just throw Cinderace into a fire dungeon, you know, like, there might be a very delicate balance that you're upsetting there. Although, it wouldn't be that delicate. I mean, it's not... Nah. But, you know, that would be super cool. And I don't know. Again, I didn't play DX, Rescue Team DX, so I only watched it. And, you know, the art style they did was very interesting. I will grant them that.
So,
But I also don't know.
what do you want to sell?
I don't know.
What do you want to sell?
Maybe 2D is absolutely fine of a thing to do. You know?
What do you want to
I would love to see sprites. I would love to see like a 2D Pokemon game. A new 2D Pokemon game, actually, yeah.
Thanks, Mojari.
3D is great. It is. But like,
Thanks, Mojari.
for something like Mystery Dungeon, you can absolutely get away with 2D, and I don't want to say that like Super Mystery Dungeon was bad, but you know, the only thing I really didn't like about Super Mystery Dungeon was the fact that there was like one side mission associated with every Pokemon, and thus technically is a finite amount of missions you can do, even though I still haven't beat the game, so it's enough. It's enough. But that also reminds me of a thing, Pokemon Legends. So there's missions and requests. Requests are the side missions. Missions are the main quest. Main story, I guess. Requests, I don't know if they're finite or if they're definitely not fully procedural. But I do hope that there's not a finite amount of requests, because, you know, that would be kind of unfortunate. I want a game that I can just, like, if I'm taking my Switch somewhere, I can just, you know, go in, do some requests, and just have some progression, even if it doesn't really mean anything. Like, just like, hey, I'm just gonna go out, do some requests, do this thing. You know, that's what I'd like. That's what I'd like to see. Also, those numbers are great. Beautiful. Mwah. 10 out of 10.